Hello folks, Cryogentics here with something I haven't done in a long time and something I've been really wanting to try to do for quite a while now. And that sort of try to give you guys some updates onto what's been going on with me in real life and on with my channel here on YouTube and gaming1.com. That being said, let's kind of go over everything all at once. One, I do apologize for the lack of content I've had over the last couple of years and the last couple of months. It's just been really hard for me to try to get it back into Let's Playing. I just can't seem to find that groove, and every so often I'll find it and then I'll lose it again, and it seems like I'm just sort of stuck in a rut. However, I will admit that there are some games coming out soon, hopefully some for this month, and some new ideas, some new games series that hopefully you guys will enjoy. And to kind of explain why that happened and why the backup happened and why I've been having a hard time, it kind of has to do with myself and the whole process of Let's Playing its channel. Yeah, for those of you who've never done this before, this is not, doing a Let's Play isn't as easy as it makes it sound. For those of you who say, oh, I can just point a camera at a computer, at my screen, and record and do the commentary, it's really not that easy. It's keeping the commentary going and being entertaining to the audience that you do hopefully try to tend to. And I managed to find that pretty easily by doing things such as, making the games I had played at the time, keeping my commentary witty, and then like the top 10 lists. I'll get into top 10 lists later. Unfortunately, I was one of the people who started doing Let's Playing during the very beginning heydays of Let's Playing. I was a bit off by a couple months, but I was still out there when it first got big. However, I was also there during the dark time of Let's Playing, or what I like to call the dark time of Let's Playing, and that was when Chugga Conroy and Nintendo Capri Sun got their suspensions, and they got their channels back, thankfully. And however, that was also when I think Let's Playing kind of took a downhill turn for a lot of people, because it wasn't long after that happened that Let's Players started to get partnerships from companies from groups like Machinima and the Game Station and Full Screen and other things like that. And don't get me wrong, those are good companies to work for. But it became clear to me that that was really when Let's Playing to me kind of took a downhill turn. And kind of when the dark side of it kind of showed up, and even I fell victim to the dark side. And let me explain this. It was long after that two of my friends, MageKnight404 and Seth1212, got partnerships as well. And I saw all these other Let's Players getting partnerships, and they were getting partnerships from Full Screen and the Game Station and the Yaosha Alliance, and it was just seemed it's like the ones who had earned it legitimately earned it, like my friend Ray had legitimately earned it for doing games. But then it seemed like there were these young and upcoming Let's Players who were just getting them because they were doing these games as soon as they were released. As of course you're going to get thousands of views on it if you play a game the day it comes out. But that's what's going to happen. You were just gaining the subscribers and people were just gaining the subscribers and gaining the subscribers and gaining the partnerships because of they were just doing the new game, and it wasn't like they didn't have to try to do it, and it pisses me off, and it kind of pissed me off, and it kind of got me, and I'll admit it, I got a little jealous of my friends for having partnerships when I didn't. And was that wrong of me to get jealous? Yes, and I will be a man and say, yes, it was wrong for me to get jealous of my friends, because it made me literally twice completely almost destroy my channel. And was that a bad thing for me to do? Yes, and I probably am going to hurt for it, and it probably would take me a while for me to, recover from it. And then that's why when I came back after the time off, the ideas that I had, the Let's Plays, and then, Let's Playing, and then bringing my wife in for games like Significance of This and Other, and bringing my brother, Ichigo Who's a Monkey, for Game Civil War, and series that I haven't even done yet, and the Put Your Quarter Up, which was idea for, getting you, the viewer, my fans, and my friends involved in what I did. Those were the ideas came from, and ideas that I haven't even pulled up yet. Fighting with You and Game Pair. Series I haven't even started yet. All ideas to try to get involvement from you guys. And that's what I want. I didn't want, I wanted this to be fun, and that's the reason why I started doing it, was because I enjoyed it, and then I started to hate it, but not hate doing it. I just hated the people who were doing it because they were getting more recognition than I was, and I got jealous, and I will admit that. And that was, wrong for me. And then I did the top 10 list thing, and I got a lot of views on those. And however, like I said, I took those down too. And I want to get back to doing this. I really do. And in fact, I have 3 planned that I'm going to try to get up probably by July, because that's probably sometime in July. And for those of you asking and correcting, now, no, they're not Zelda related. I love doing the Zelda top 10 list, but I didn't want to be known as the Zelda top 10 guy. And that's where I became. And it wasn't my focus. I did the Zelda series once before because it was the series I knew the most about. It was the ones that I played the most and the ones I was most passionate about at the time. And so it's easy for me to do Zelda top 10 lists. And, that. But like I said, they will be coming back. And all I'm going to say is all 3 of them have to do with Nintendo games. One that was Nintendo games. One we just got, I'm not telling you which one it is, and the other 2 we're getting sometime later. Again, just so you guys can think. And they have to do with those series. It's not the game itself, but the series in which the games are involved in. I'm not telling you exactly what the lists are, but you can probably make an educated guess. You people are smart. Now, that being said, and getting through all the channel stuff, the new content and everything coming soon, the biggest update is the real life one. For those of you who know me and my friends who talk to me on Skype every once in a while when I'm on there, you will know that I'm married to Sephiroth Queen 777, and I have a young daughter. Now, as much as I would love for it to happen, I don't make money on here. Yes, I have ads on my videos, and that was simply because everybody was doing it, and it's just, might as well just everybody's doing it anyways, and it's just easier for me to do it and just keep it on there. It's habit. But from my ads, I probably made last year from ad revenue alone, probably made $7 compared to the hundreds that some people are making on here from ad revenue. Just doesn't cut it, and it's not enough for me to live on. Hence why I have to work a crappy job at a crappy place on third shift in order to make ends meet here for my family. Unfortunately, that's not the case right now. Unfortunately for me, I served a 2-week suspension from my job, and it kind of put me in a hole. But to put my situation with this, I make almost $11 an hour, but I work less than 40 hours a week. With my taxes and union fees, however, that brings me home almost only, and that should bring me about $300 a week, which I could live off of. Unfortunately, the problem comes from this. Taxes and union fees. Having to pay my father-in-law, who I live with right now, $150 rent a month, which doesn't seem like much. But add in a $40 a week a week car payment. Add in gas prices, which is ridiculously high for where I live, and I'm paying almost close to $4 a gallon sometimes.
Plus car insurance.
Plus taking food for my daughter and myself. Plus a $150 phone bill. There's just no way to make ends meet. Now, and so I really hate to ask you guys this, and I really do, and this is sort of me, but this is me at wit's end with this. But, I need my phone, I need my car, I need to pay rent, and I need food. But my job doesn't give me enough money for it to live, and it's because there is no way you can live on less than 40 hours a week. I even get food stamps, and I still struggle to put food on my table for that. So it's like, I'm stuck in a hard place, and this is where I really, really need your guys' help. And I hate begging for help. I really do. But this isn't me talking as Cryogentics. This is talking to you as Michael Emler, father and husband who is trying to make his family better. I don't want to live under the roof of my father-in-law. I don't want to live in the same house with my in-laws
who try to control us.
Who try to control the house with an iron fist and still have to pay off things like this. I have enough money to support, and I'm going to sneeze and I do apologize for that. I make enough money to support my family, to support my wife and my daughter and myself. I make enough money to pay off my student loans. I make enough money to pay a phone bill. But I do not have enough money to support a house of 7, and that's literally what I'm having to do right now.
Because
nobody else will raise a hand to help me. And so this is why I'm here. I'm asking you guys, and I'm asking you guys to answer me this truthfully. If I were to set it up and live stream on my days off, which are Mondays and Tuesdays and occasionally Thursdays, depending on how my work schedule works.
Sometimes it's Sunday, Mondays,
sometimes
and Tuesdays.
I get Sunday off too. If I were to live stream on these days when I'm awake for donations to my PayPal account to help either A, help me get caught up on bills that I've fallen behind on because of the suspension, try to get me out of this hole, or B, save up money to get me and my family the hell out of this hellhole into a place of our own, would you? I have ideas set up for streams. I've been wanting to live stream for a long time, but I just didn't have a reason to do so. And I know it'd be more noble of me to give the donation of money to things like, Make-A-Wish and stuff like that. However, I can't. I can't give money away because
we just don't have
I can't afford it. This is me at wit's end, really. This is me at the breaking point because I never thought I would literally be here begging you guys to send me money so I could support my family. I would love for this. I would love to be able to sit here on this computer and play games and entertain you guys forever. But my family comes first. And that's the reason why it's so hard for me to record so now, is because I have a daughter to take care of. I have a family now. And that's my main priority. But now, because of my job screwing me over for 2 weeks, I can't even do that, and that really legitimately hurts, and that's the reason why I want to do the live streams. That's the reason why I want to get back into doing live streams, and why I want to get back into doing things for you guys, and try to get my viewership and my viewership back up to where it was, and if that means I have to sit here and pound out a game in an hour, and pound a game a day, and then spend the rest of the week uploading it, and go to the next game, and not even take a break between doing so, I will do it. I will bombard you guys with video after video after video after video. And that's the way it is, and that's how I'm going to be. If it's how I'm going to have to do it to get back to where I was and get back in the flow of things, so be it. If I have to come here every week and live stream so you guys, the live stream, entertain you guys in a desperate attempt to garner even a little bit of money out of you and any random person who watches this video, I will do it. I will stoop to the lowest of a damn sneeze. I hate that. Fuck, it's staring. I will sink to the lowest of the lowest of Let's Player and legitimately whore myself out for you guys, just so I can get a little help. I know it's low of me, and it's something I swore to myself I would never do.
And we know, and I know,
but
it's the last
But I'm really, literally at wit's end with this. I have nowhere else to turn but you guys. You guys have been probably, other than my wife and my daughter, the most steady group of people that I know, and this is really me calling out to you, my. She gave me tissue. See, she loves me.
And no, he's not crying. It's just his allergies are really acting up.
Yeah.
But
let me finish, okay? But again, this is just me at what's But this is really me at what's end. I have nowhere else to turn to, but to you guys. You guys have been, despite everything I have done, besides me being jealous of my friends, besides me destroying videos and canceling projects and giving you guys false hope and not seeing things through, you guys still managed to stay. Those of you who have surrounded me have managed to stay. Those of you who stayed surrounded have managed to stay loyal to me, and I really, really want to say thank you. But I really, really would appreciate you if you could really show your loyalty by helping me. This is not for me. This is not for me alone. This is for, like I said, this is for my family, and this is something that I need desperately. I need this type of thing. And if any of you out there watch this video and you see that and you listen to what I say and you watch the whole thing, the whole 20 minutes, however as long this thing is going to go, and you know of a way to get me into a partnership program that would help me, a way of giving me money to put food on my table and food in my mouth and clothes on my back and a roof over my head, I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. I probably wouldn't be in this hole this way if it wasn't for all this stupid YouTube stuff they've been doing recently, the whole Google Plus thing.
May I interject?
Yes.
As his wife and as his partner, literally partner throughout everything, I've seen the toll that this suspension has taken on him. He sat around here for almost 2 weeks, wondering if he was going to have a job or not. He played games, trying to get his mind off of worry. I think I was the one worrying like hell, pushing to see if, anything was going to happen, Don't get me wrong, both me and him went out and looked for applications. I know we have people close to us that would gratefully watch our daughter, but I just don't feel comfortable putting that burden on them. I know how my daughter acts, and I know how her little
ticks and
her quirks and everything of that, and it was just getting to the point where he was getting stir crazy and going out of his mind with worry and grief,
trying to figure out what I was going to do next.
And like he's, yes, we have a phone bill. Yes, we have, all that stuff.
Yes.
But the phone bill is to keep
it's the only form of communication accessible other than this. And
Can I finish real quick?
Yeah.
Our phones are a form of communication to the outside world as well as the internet. But the thing is, our phones are mainly used for our daughter's doctor.
Right.
And to get a hold of our doctors if we need it. We have put off going to the doctor for ourselves because, one, we just can't afford the medical bills.
Right.
Our daughter is on a medical program and she can get medical assistance. We don't.
Right.
But, he is asking, if you guys could possibly help us, we would greatly appreciate it. We know times are tough. We know money is at its tightest in this economy, anywhere. And anything, if you can give it,
like I said,
is greatly appreciated.
Just the smallest amount is enough. And I'll make another video near probably this weekend when I get the first live stream. I already have the idea for the live stream first. For the first live stream for this week, for my days off, I am going to be playing Pokemon Generation 1. Now, I've already got a Pokemon Generation 1 Let's Play planned. That's something different. This, however, will be something I don't think I've seen anybody do, and I'll explain it when that day comes. I'll probably post the video on Sunday, the day before, and give you guys a link to my Twitch TV account. But just to put it this way, it'll be Pokemon Generation 1, but it'll be something that I don't think anybody's ever attempted to do, and you'll see what it is exactly. I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just put it. It's Pokemon Generation 1. It's red. It's Pokemon Generation 1. Red, blue, yellow, and green. Now it involves those 4 games, but you'll see. I'm not going to give it away. But it'll be something completely different. It's not going to be like Twitch plays Pokemon Red type of thing. Okay, it'll be something completely different, but involve fan interactions from you guys and something very, very unique. I don't think I've seen anybody do. I really can't put that anymore. I know it was a long-winded update, but it was something I kind of had to do. Hopefully, the next game for me will come out sometime this week. I'm not exactly sure which one. I'm going to try to get through. I know I have all those playlists I have. I'm going to try to get through those. Get through all of those. I'm not sure which one I'm going to hit first. Those are all. It'll be a random one from there. But hopefully, you guys will enjoy. Hopefully, you guys check out my GameAnyone.com channel, watch some of the things I have over there that I don't have over here on YouTube, and stuff like that. I really can't put it anywhere else like that. Anyway, as I always end my video, this is a weird way of doing it, but anyway, I'm going to end the video with this one. This is Cryogentics, the Captain Awesome Sauce. I hope you listened to the whole video, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.